Coco is purring on your back.
Why did you go to Grace and run your mouth like that to her?
I told you to stop all this, but you wouldn't listen.
I know you like her, but she will never accept you. Anyways, I'm done with her. You can go ahead.
I warned her, but she did not listen to me.
Look, I don't care. And for your information, I don't want to see you around here again.
If that's what you want, I will leave, but I will tell you the truth. What you did to her is not right.
Thank you, Mr. Preacher.
Did you even hear what happened to her mom? Are you not supposed to go see her?
How is that my business? If she likes, she can lose everyone in her family.
Timmy, you are heartless. I don't know how I came to know you in the first place.
Look, I'm done with her. I told you. I was only in her life to teach her a lesson. Look, my new baby is coming.
You always want to teach. Is this one a lesson too?
No, this one is a good girl. You can leave my house. After all, I allowed you to stay here in the first place.
Dad, I just don't understand why all of this had to happen. Why did mom have to leave?
I know, Azel. I ask myself the same question every day. I wish I had answer for you. But sometimes life just doesn't make sense.
But it feels like everything fell apart. We were supposed to be a family, Dad. She was supposed to be here with us.
I know, sweetheart. I wish I could turn back time and make things right. I wish I could change the past and undo all the pain you are feeling now.
It's not fair, Dad. It's not fair that I have to go through all of this alone. Mom would have been here for me.
I'm so sorry, Azel. I'm sorry for not being enough, for not being able to fulfill the void that she left behind. I'm so sorry for every mistake I've made, for every moment of weakness.
But you were supposed to be strong for us, Dad. You were supposed to be our rock. Instead, you crumbled just like everything else.
I know, Azel. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for failing you, for failing mom, for failing our family. I don't know how to fix this thing, but I promise you I will try. I promise I will do whatever it takes to make things right again.
Just miss her so much, Dad. Miss her smile, her laughter, her presence. I don't know how to cope without her.
I miss her too, Azel. More than words can say. But we have each other, and we will get through this together. We will find a way to honor the memory and keep her spirit alive in our hearts.
Every bad thing just happened to me all at once. I don't even know what I'm going to do anymore.
We get each other.
For now, I'm very sure once your mistress and her daughter get here, you forget all about me.
That's not true.
I'm going to my room. I just want to be alone.
Do you have something to do with this?
Why would you ask me such question? Did I look like I know anything about accidents that would cause her harm?
I'm just making sure, Mom. Did you?
No, I did nothing to her. I actually want her home, but I'm not a killer.
Hazel is going through tough times. I really want to be there, but I know she doesn't want me.
I don't know why this head of yours refused to open, so you know that you and her can't be friends but rivals.
I never planned to come here to take everything from her. I just wanted my dad.
The important thing here is taking everything.
Why are you so keen on taking everything from her and dad?
Because they are hers.
I know there's something more to this, so you better start telling me things.
Remember I told you I was in debt?
Yes, and you have paid part of it.
Now I'm in debt to a very rich drug lord, owing a very large sum of amount. And it would come for it soon, Nora.
And if they can't pay it?
It takes you away and kills you.
Me? I can't just leave the country, Mom.
There is nothing you can hide, my dear. And that's why we have to pay him so we can be free.
Then just ask Dad for the money. I'm very sure he won't want anyone to take me away from him.
I can't do that then, but I can do that now.
Why hasn't Timmy come to see you, or are you two fighting?
No, we are not. We traveled for some business transaction.
Traveled for a transaction? He's just a student. How can he get money to travel for a transaction?
I don't know. I'm just glad he's making up plans for us and our future.
Still, he should have come back by now to see you.
I know Timmy didn't travel. I saw him yesterday at the party. You needed to see the way he was spending.
My Timmy doesn't go to parties. I'm sure you saw the wrong one.
I was not drunk. I know who I saw. The only reason I did not go with him was because of you, Grace.
Lucy.
Bisi, nothing you will say will make her believe.
Is something going on that I don't know about?
Timmy has been going around with different girls. Look, you should talk to him.
Why are you two just telling me about this now?
You have been mourning your mom. Why should I bring up the matter of a boy that's not important to your life?
You should have told me, even though I don't believe all you said to me.
Aside from the party, she did not see him again, so don't mind Lucy.
How could Matilda's car develop a fault? It was just an ordinary day, nothing out of the ordinary. She kissed Azra goodbye and promised to be back soon. And then everything changed. It doesn't make sense. Matilda was always so careful with her car. She made sure it serviced regularly, checked the tires, the brakes, and everything. She was meticulous. But now I can't shake the feeling that something went wrong, that somehow, somewhere, was a mistake. Maybe I should have insisted on driving her that day. Maybe I could have prevented it. But she did not want anything to do with me again. All she planned was to leave, but she did not tell me. But I knew that was what she was going to do. Like Aja said, every event just started happening all at once. First, Barbara coming back with a child. Losing my happy mood. Most of all, I lost my wife and I lost my money. None of this belongs to me. They are all ours. I made so many mistakes. I shouldn't have gone to see Barbara on my wedding night. I should have been home with my wife. Instead, I went ahead to be with her. And now, I am having a lot of dramas in my life. I'm just so tired of everything.
Well, Akim, it seems our plan went off without an inch. Matilda is gone, and now we have the perfect opportunity to take control of everything.
Indeed, Matilda, out of the picture. Hazel's dad is vulnerable, ripe for manipulation. We can use this to our advantage.
Exactly. Akim, I can explore his grave, his weakness, and bend into my will. With him under our control, I will have access to everything I've ever wanted.
And what of Hazel? She's still a wild card, unpredictable. We can't afford to have her interfere with our plans.
Oh, don't worry about Hazel. She's too wrapped up in her own grief to see what's really happening. Besides, once we have her dad under our thumb, she will have no choice but to fall in line.
Barbara, it seems everything is falling into place, just as we envisioned. But what our next move? How do we ensure Hazel's dad remains firmly under our control?
What if we made him sick and useless? That way, he's alive but can't function and will need someone to represent him. I will marry him and then I will control everything.
Agreed. One wrong move and everything we've worked for would crumble. But with your cunning and my influence, I have no doubt we will succeed.
Yes, I have to be very careful because this has to do with Nora. If she knows I have a hand in what happened to her father, she will hate me forever.
I trust you. I won't be around for a while. I trust you can do everything all by yourself.
Where are we going?
You don't have to know.
Is Timmy not home? I hear sounds coming from the room. Timmy.
How did you get in here?
What are you doing here? Who is she? I'm asking you a question. Who is she?
Look, you just entered my room without knocking and disturbed my happy moment.
What are you still doing here? All you know is to go after people's relationship.
She's going nowhere. The person who shouldn't be here is you. So leave and lock the door after you.
Timmy, you're asking me to leave? Are you okay?
Yes, very much okay. Sorry, do I know you?
Timmy, it's me, Grace, your woman.
I have no woman in my life and I don't know you.
Do you know what you're saying? Look, if you're joking, I want you to stop it right now.
You should have listened to everyone telling you to leave me.
What?
Yes, your mom told you. Rest her soul. Vincent told you, but you never listened.
Are you saying all those things Visa said were true?
Yes, who told you I love you? See, love is for the stupid and weak, like Cliff.
You lied to me all this time.
What do you want?
I came for the money I asked you about.
I just lost my wife and you are here asking me for money, Barbara.
I know you are mourning, but what I want to use it for is very important to me.
I don't have money to give you, so leave.
You are going through pains already. Do you want to go through another?
What do you mean by that?
The reason why I'm asking you for all this money is that I want to use it to clear up a huge debt.
I did not ask you to take one in the first place.
If you don't help me out, I will just take Hazel to them as compensation to let me be.
Have you gone completely mad?
Soon, you won't have to control all this anymore. It will be in my care.
You can only do that while I'm dead.
Killing you won't be a hard thing to do.
Same way you killed her. Anyways, I have no proof, but I made a statement that if I'm to die, you are responsible and should be investigated.
And that's why you won't die. There are other ways of keeping you alive but useless.
What do you mean?
You don't die now, but slowly, and no one will suspect me.
Everyone keeps talking about you and the way you have high standards and tone down a lot of guys.
It was my choice to be with who I want.
And so I made a bet that I will ask you out and date you, which I did.
You made a bet to date me. I thought you loved me.
Look, you are now in the past. Never come here again.
I need the money I gave you back.
Which one are you talking about? It looks like you're stupid.
Timmy, I need to pay my school fees and give my friend back her money.
Do I look like someone who took money from you? If you can't pay your school fees, then drop out. You won't be the first and you won't be the last.
Timmy, I'm not going anywhere without you giving me my money.
I never took any money from you. The only money I took are the ones you gave to me because you loved me.
If you don't give me my money, the whole school will hear about this and that you're a fraud.
And the whole school will see how a good child girl is over social media having sex.
You took pictures of us?
I took pictures of you. There was never an us. You were just one of those I teach because they don't learn.
Timmy, you will suffer for this you've done to me.
Grace, what's wrong with you? Why are you crying?
Timmy has been lying to me all this time.
About what?
I went over to his place and I saw him with another girl. And I questioned him and it wasn't soft. He said I was a bet.
A bet? Is it normal?
He went through the stress of knowing what I want and that's why he started going to church. All that was just to impress me.
He deceived you too.
I'm finished. Timmy finished me.
He should be arrested for what he did.
He said if I do anything, he's going to post my videos and notes online.
Wait, you allowed him? I thought you said you were keeping them.
Yes, I was. But I was just stupid.
Why would the two of you fall into the trap? I remember telling you to be careful with him.
There is one more thing.
What's that?
After we came back from school, he said he wanted to do business. I told him I didn't have money. Just my school fees and other money that's not mine.
He asked you to give it to him.
Yes, I borrowed it to do the business. Now he's denying I did not give him anything.
You mean you haven't paid your school fees?
Yes, I haven't. I don't know what to do.
I feel like slapping you, Grace. Why are you like this? You should have learned from what happened to Lucy, but you still didn't. I just hope this isn't what I'm thinking.
What are you two thinking?
That you're pregnant, Grace.
No, I can't be pregnant. I'm just stressed due to all the news and everything.
You threw up 3 times, Grace, and you had sex with him without protection.
No, I'm not.
There's a test kit in the toilet. Go and check.
How do I have 2 sets of friends that let men use them like this?
This is not her fault, BC.
I just hope she's not pregnant. That's my only prayer.
It's positive. What am I going to do?
The first thing we have to think about is now paying your school fees.
The bank called about the money in my mom's account.
Are you going to keep the baby?
I don't have a choice. It's a crime to commit abortion. Where I come from, anyone who does it dies.
Not possible.
I don't even want to think about that. I will know about it.
I told you never to come here again.
Men like you are stupid to rot in hell.
What do you want, Grace?
I'm pregnant, see me.
How is that my business? I'm done with you, and I don't have time for any child that isn't mine.
Is this what you're going to say to me? See me, after everything.
I did nothing, so leave me alone.
You will suffer for what you did to me. See me, I promised you, you will come back to beg.
I will never come back for anything.
God, why is this happening to me? I did not ask for this. Why would you bring a guy who is not ready to take me seriously into my life? Timmy, you did this to me. I never did anything wrong to you. Even if I turned the guy down, how is that your business? How could you decide to turn my life into this just because of revenge?
You're here crying when you're supposed to be dressed for school.
It doesn't matter. Look at what has become of me now, BC.
I don't know what I can tell you to make you feel better.
Don't make me feel better. Make me feel worse. Insult me.
You've already made your mistake and I'm very sure that you have learned from it.
This is not the kind of mistake I want to make. BC, I had planned out my life, everything I was going to do.
You should be glad all this happened fast. Just imagine if he had taken all your mom's money from you.
I'm pregnant. I don't even know how I'll take care of a child. I myself, I'm still a child.
Look, we are here for you and we will go through this together.
I can't do this. Soon, everyone in school will know I'm pregnant.
Doesn't matter. Let it be. We have exams to prepare for and we need to pass.
I don't want to do anything anymore.
Why is all this happening to me all at once? I don't know what I'm going to do anymore. I'm just confused. Hello? Please, who is this?
This is your mom's lawyer. I am sorry about your loss.
Thank you, sir.
I also heard what happened to your dad. I will advise that you be very careful with everything you do from now on.
I will, sir.
Hazel, the reason I'm calling you is to let you know that your dad mistress can't take anything because everything was moved to you before your mother died.
So what am I going to do now then?
I have made an arrangement with your university and your tuition fee will be paid. I have also booked your flights so you can leave as soon as possible.
But I can't just leave my dad behind just like that.
You have to, for your safety. She will stop at nothing until she gets all that you have.
Do you know who is doing all this?
No, I don't. But your mom believes something wrong was going to happen. That's why she made all these plans.
Are you still crying, my dear?
With everything happening, you're asking that I don't cry, Mom.
It's not your fault. Without you, all this will still happen.
I just met him and I did not get to know him better. Now he's what I don't know.
Even if you did not get to know him better, the little time you spent with him still counts.
No, it doesn't. I just feel like I'm cursed.
Don't say such words from your mouth.
It's the truth, Mom. I dragged you down here. We put Dad and his family in conflict. Now Hazel lost her mother and Dad is just a vegetable. He can't walk, can't talk, can't do anything. He's just there.
Look at the bright side of it. All this money is now yours and yours alone.
I don't want the money.
You should. My dear, that's the only compensation you can get for being alone all this time. And you eventually found your dad and now he's sick. He can't even be there as a dad for you.
Hazel was right.
I don't care what she says. She's not right about anything. None of this is your fault. So stop crying, my dear. And look at the bright side of everything, okay?
Okay, Mom.
Now, I'm the new director of the complaint. I have to go introduce myself and also make the transfer to Swanky.
Once you do that, then we are free from the debt.
Yes, my love. Once we do that, then we are free to do what we want.
What about Hazel?
She will end up being the mistress and Mom thought she would be. Why am I being denied access to make my transfer? This is the code. I saw it in his library. Or did he change it? That's not possible. He can't change it. Good morning. This is Barbara Ryan.
Okay, Mrs. Ryan, how may I help you?
I'm trying to make a transaction on behalf of Ryan, but I'm being denied, saying I should contact you.
That because Miss Ryan denied all access to Mr. Ryan.
Why would she do something like that? And if you must know, she's dead.
I am aware of that, but she made this adjustment before a date.
I'm confused. All this belongs to Ryan. Why would she not have the power to make such an adjustment?
You must have been informed. Mr. Ryan went back from some years back, so Mrs. Matilda saved the family by investing her family money. You have everything.
So you're saying the only person who has access to all this is Hazel?
Something like that, or the next close relative to Matilda.
What can be done so I can access this? And then you and I have a win-win situation, lawyer.
I am sorry, ma'am, but nothing can be done. Have a lovely day.
Matilda, you think you're smart. I'm going to take everything from you and make your daughter a nobody, just the way I was.